So behind me is a John Deere R4045 sprayer.
That's him, the mule deer buck. I'm gonna try to get Jamie on this deer if we can this week.
This is not the first time you've done this to me, first day of shotgun season.
Okay, there's a buck, there's a buck, there's a buck. I think this one might be a shoot.
Chris, what'd you do, big guy?
So what we have here is a Great Plains turbo till. It's 40 foot wide.
All right, first afternoon, right deer in the back corner. I'm running this way. That deer's a shooter for me. I do have one deer though in an area I want to hunt you. It's in Cass County where you got your tag.
So what we have here is a Great Plains turbo till. It's 40 foot wide. This is used for sizing crop material, usually corn stalks. We use this on all of our acres except the high rolling ground. It's in the shop now, I guess, for just service maintenance. We run over a lot of acres. There's a lot of bearings on here. It's got 3 levels of sizing the residue. These discs here, they actually cut the stalks, and then throughout the rest there's another set of gangs, disc gangs there too, and just the whole thing just sizes it up. That sizing helps decompose the residue for next year's crop, which usually those fields will go to soybeans. The material that we are sizing up is all the stalks, the leaves, everything that we left out in the field. With this machine, it's very heavy, very wide. We usually like to pull it with the 8400. And even then, we like to pull it with the 4-wheel drive. More power, more weight. When you start going over the, not all the flat ground, the more rising, the hilly ground, the tractors, they struggle with it. So the 4-wheel drive is the best option for it because it is very heavy.
First afternoon, shotgun 1, Illinois, Grigsby. We are in the triple cherry tree. Got a cut cornfield in front of us. Got some standing corn that we left right here. Big block of timber this way. Timber wraps all the way around, going all the way around this field. There really could be deer anywhere. I'm a little concerned about how we got in here today, about the way we had to walk across the field with our wind blowing into the timber. I hope we didn't pull them out. We did jump a buck right here by the stand. It wasn't a shooter, but there are a number of deer that could show up here. Deer in the back corner. Running this way. There's 3 or 4 bucks. Big buck, big buck. They're running this way. All the way across the corner. That deer's a shooter for me. Oh yeah, that's a big deer. Yeah, he's in the back. He's having to fend off all those little bugs. There's 2 little bucks and a big buck. There's about 250 right now. He's a little far, but he's like right on the borderline. How big is he? I can't tell. In the corner. Big 8. Think he's got a turner in here or not? I don't know. It's 170. It's a long shot. Yeah. She's trying to angle in. Yeah, we gotta turn in here and get her. I'd like them to come closer. They're just not moving though. There's more does coming out over here. Tell me if he walks any closer than that right there. I need 20 yards from where he's at. He's still coming. We're gonna get a shot. Here we go. Are you ready? Yeah. Not the buck we came here looking for, but not a bad buck. That's a big old buck right there, boys. And he was rutted up. I'm talking just crazy. He had those 2 bucks, and Steven said, Mike, something big's coming, and they were running across there because he was having to run those little bucks off, and they just stood out there having this Mexican standoff forever at about 200 yards. And this tree right here is blocking me. It's crazy. Anyway, he finally pushes him off, comes across 165 yards. Savage, 220, perfection. That's all I can tell you, because that is a long shot with a 20 gauge slug gun, and I feel 110% confident making the shot. And that, I mean, I perfectly hit that buck at that distance. I mean, perfect. Whew, I love this thing. Grigsby, first day of shotgun season, and we got us a buck.
That's a big deer. Oh. Ooh. Oh. That is a mega giant 8-point. Whoa. Put my gun down. Clear. The Savage 220. If you shoot any other slug gun, all I can tell you is one day you will learn what a real slug gun is and try one of these, because that's crazy that we can shoot that far and be that accurate. And the best part of the whole thing, we kill bucks like that with them. That is a giant 8-point. And you know what 8-point this is? Uncle Randy and Jamie, both of you guys passed this deer last year, so I want to thank you both for doing that so that I could have this amazing opportunity this year. Look at that dude. The bases on him. I mean, that's just a big 8-pointer. Come and get you some. How about that? Or what are those lines Jamie's like, yeah, what, hey. Yeah, hey Jamie. Got him. Grigsby, giant 8-point on the ground. This is why I love hunting here. Go see if you recognize that deer.
Good gosh.
Do you recognize him though? That's the one you let go over there at Antique last year.
Boy, did he get big. Holy smoke. Now
Appreciate you doing that.
Yeah, I'm glad I let him go now. Gosh,
As soon as we walked up, I was like, I know what deer that is. Back here, bud. The Aaron Dusek has arrived.
Here, brother, I'm here. How are you?
How are you?
Good to see you, man.
Yeah.
Excited to be here.
You should be. I'm going
How's
through
the
trail
deer
camp.
hunting
It's been the best year probably we've ever had. It's been pretty awesome.
That's good news.
I'm sitting here checking out some trail camp pictures. I was updating the shooter book,
I
and
need to see that for sure.
yeah, well, the part you need to focus on probably is the non-shooter book.
Oh, in the back?
Yeah, the back is labeled
remember
non-shooters. That way you don't end up shooting something.
So these are all from this year?
Oh yeah, and I got some more in here. I was just looking. I literally just pulled a bunch of cards, so I'm trying to get it all figured out. I do have one deer though in an area I want to hunt you. It's in Cass County where you got your tag.
Yep.
I think it's gonna be pretty good. I'll show him if you want to.
Yeah, yeah.
But this deer, you never know what's gonna show up.
Yep.
But this buck has been so regular. There he is. I believe you got a heck of a chance at killing that deer.
That's a good looking 10-point.
Oh man, I'm telling you, he'll be 160s easy, maybe even flirt with 170.
That's perfect. That's fine with me.
If he'll cooperate. But that deer has been there, man. So if you're up for it, to kill a big buck, you got to hunt where they're at, and you got to dial in. It's only a 3-day season, and you got to kind of stay in there. So there's 3 or 4 stands in there that he could show up at, and we just got to hunt the one the wind's right for.
Are they locked down on those right now?
Pretty bad. So that's why we got to go into his bedroom and just stay in there with him.
Got it. Well, I'm looking forward to it.
We're back at it. Second day, shotgun season in Illinois, the Grigsby farm. Okay, there's a buck. There's a buck. There's a buck. That's a shooter. That's a shooter. They're coming in. They're coming in. They're coming. As soon as he clears, I'm gonna shoot.
All right, so the best part about this deal is we saw him go down over there, so we're not gonna have to do a bunch of tracking. I think he's done.